Hey guys, welcome to another SaaS landing page teardown. Today we have Airtable, which is obviously a very successful SaaS company. They have millions of users. And then I want to break down a little bit, a few things about their landing page and a few things that could definitely be improved, right? So, if you look at their landing page at the moment, their homepage specific, we see a lot of, screenshots. It's pretty visual. That's at least that part, that's good. We see a few use cases. For example, this looks like something for events, and then there's like a Calendly view, and then they see like a Calendly view here as well for the product roadmap, so you can see people collaborating and all these things. You can see people actually commenting and collaborating here again, and it looks like there's like a new interface for all the data that they're creating, which is like a new feature. They're not really explaining too well. And then you also see that you can bring all this data together, right? So, they're kind of saying, most of the things they need to talk about. So they need to talk about, how it works, how well it collaborates, where does the data come from, and then exactly what can you create with Airtable in the first place. So it's like they're trying to address these things, but they're not as specific as they could be. And it's not like it's going to affect their signups too much, because what they have at this point is they have this viral loop where people are signing up because they heard of Airtable, they've heard of other people using it, maybe they've seen something they created, they want to create something similar for their own business, and stuff like that. And then that's why they sign up. But the problem is, if they don't come in with a specific thing that they want to build, they'll sign up, they're not going to use it as much, and it's very, very unlikely for them to upgrade, right? So what they're missing out on is not signups in the first place, is setting the expectation of what that I want to build, what is possible with Airtable, what are the integrations that I want to use. So maybe perhaps in the free plan they only have a couple of integrations that I can use, but if they see what is possible to use and what are the main integrations that people are using, then they might be like, hey, I want to use Google Drive, but then I also want to use Salesforce, I also want to use Zendesk. And then the more use cases that they can come into before they even sign up, the better, right? Because they're way more likely to become a paid customer. At the end of the day, that's what they want to optimize for, unless or most SaaS companies want to optimize for, right? Because Airtable just wants to be a unicorn at this point, and the way the economy is headed, they cannot do that for forever, right? They need to make as much money as possible, and that's what at least in my case, I would be biased for, right? So this is what I would say. So what we need to do is address every single one of those suggestions, but even further, right? So when it comes to collaborating, so how can a team collaborate? Can they create different projects? Can they comments? Can they edits? Can they have view only? Can they have reports, so on? When it comes to use cases, I want a huge list of use cases like Monday.com does and ClickUp used to do, where they just show all the things that they can build and replace their own tools. Maybe because so many businesses use spreadsheets, they can show that this is like a spreadsheet on steroids, right? When it integrates way better with other tools. They need to show the interface way better. What is it for? Can I use this for client-facing type scenarios? All these different things that they're not really addressing at the moment, right? So what I would say here, like I said before, it's not that this page is bad and it's not really optimized for signups. It's just not optimizing to converting them long term, right? So that's what I would say. In terms of using this teardown and thinking, hey, this guy sounds like he knows his stuff, wondering how he can help me in specific, we can go ahead and schedule your free strategy session here. Basically what that will do is you click this button at cortez.design/apply. And what you do is you book an intro call to see if I can help you and so on, if the timing is right, because I do have a sweet spot for clients. In case we're a good fit, we'll just book a strategy call to figure out what are the tweaks you need to make yourself. What are some of the suggestions and some of the strategies you need to implement, kind of similar to Airtable, right? So I have plenty of case studies that you can look into. I have a bunch of free resources as well, right? So you can see lots of different results. So in case you're interested in that, just go to cortez.design and hopefully see you on a call, right? Hopefully you'll like the teardown as well. Cheers.